$35 for 24 hours of course.
First decades of the 20th century, Northbridge became the home of three immigrants. Perth is home to two Australian rules football teams, the West Coast Eagles and the Fremantle Dockers. Now it may get a bit windy for the next few minutes, so remember to hold onto your hats and any other loose items. The Indian Pacific connects two oceans on one of the world's longest train journeys. The journey is across the Nullarbor Plain, and the train travels the world's longest straight-stretching railway track, which is 478 kilometres long. The journey takes 6 to 6 hours. On the left, you can see a disused power station. For many years, we have been promised that this would be redeveloped into a waterfront precinct of homes or an art centre or museum. But we've been telling visitors this for years now, and with no sign of it starting. You can write to one of our politicians or city planners with your own ideas, because clearly they need inspiration. During the summer, racing takes place at Ascot, which is further up the river. Or Australian Football League. It's a multi-purpose venue capable of hosting AFL, rugby, soccer, cricket and entertainment events. A spectacular bridge will connect this area across the river to East Perth. Discovery of what became Western Australia's Golden Mile, the richest square mile on Earth, in Kalgoorlie. This statue pays homage to him and the thousands of forgotten men who came in search of their fortunes during the gold rush, with their courage laying the foundations for the state's prosperity. We are now heading back into the city along Great Eastern Highway. This main road links Perth to the eastern states. The next major city that you'll find on this road is Adelaide. Residents of Perth, the mail had arrived from the south coast town of Albany. Harrison Island is the small island here in the middle of the Swan River. It was named after midshipman Francois Harrison, who rowed a longboat up the Swan River to where modern Perth now stands. Here you can view a statue of Yagan, a well-known Aboriginal leader of the Noongar people. He was wanted by the local authorities for various crimes. In 1883, Yagan had recently escaped from custody and was shot in the back. His head was cut off and his tribal markings skinned from his back. Yagan's head was preserved by smoking in a hollow tree stump. An Aboriginal delegation retrieved the head in 1997 and brought it back to Perth. Quarters on our left. And on our right, we have the West Australian Cricket Association, colloquially known as the WACA, and the home of the Western Warriors. The WACA runs ground tours, and the museum holds significant cricket memorabilia from the great and gold ball. And more than $500,000 worth of gold bullion, and find out how much your weight is worth in gold. The low building on our left is Perth Concert Hall, renowned for having the best acoustics in Australia. Further along through the trees, you can see Government House. It's one of Perth's original buildings and was constructed by convicts. It's the official residence of the Governor of Western Australia and is set in magnificent English-style gardens. The building next door is Council House, the seat of Perth City Council. On the pavement outside Council House, you can see the Minerals of Harmony obelisk that looks like a giant kebab. It consists of a 15-metre oil drill pipe on which 15 ore samples have been loved animal, delight tourists and locals alike. Perth's tallest building is the Central Park Tower. It's not very proud of. On the left is a small sandstone building that used to house the old Perth Boys' School. The sandstone was ferried up the Swan River by convict labour. Just behind it is City Square, with what is known as the tunnel on top of it. On the right-hand side, by the traffic lights, is the Cloisters. Built in 1858, it's one of the smaller remaining convict-built colonial buildings. The style of the Cloisters was derived from St James's Palace, Hampton Court, Eton structure that originally comprised 120 rooms. The barracks were built for the enrolled pensioner guards who guarded the convicts from 1850 onwards. The two wings were demolished in 1966 to make way for the Mitchell Freeway, and only strong public protests held back the wrecking ball from destroying this part of Perth's history. St George's Terrace now changes to Malcolm Street. Up and to the right we can view Parliament House, the seat of the West Australian Government. Australia has more levels of government per capita than most countries. Great Britain has 2 levels with a population of 65 million. Australia has 3 levels with only 24 million. Now, make sure you have your cameras ready for some close. We are now turning into Fraser Avenue in Kings Park. Kings Park was first reserved as a park in 1872. Today the park is the pride of Perth, offering scenic drives, various free guided walking tours, panoramic views, and the State War Memorial. There is also local and Aboriginal art, craft, and outdoor concerts and performances. This wonderful park is 4 hectares in size and is a place for all Western Australians and visitors to enjoy parkland, and some magnificent scenery. The large flat building down there on the Perth convention and exhibition centre. It is jokingly referred to as the hay shed or giant farm because of its flat and extended look. You can see the bell tower by the river's edge and the Elizabeth Quay Inlet. The trees that line Fraser Avenue are lemon-scented gums. These are often lit up in the evening for special occasions and can be seen from the city. Please be careful as we make our way around Stop 7 Admiral Gardens. You can then walk through Botanical Gardens back to the main centre here of Fraser Avenue to catch the next bus. We have a 5-minute stop here. If you wish to get off, please remember that we will be leaving for the tour around the park in just a few minutes. Please don't stray too far from the bus. The toilet facilities are in the building straight ahead of us. Down through the car park on your left can be seen the giant boab tree. The tree arrived in Kings Park after a 3,200 kilometre journey from the Kimberley region of WA. It is estimated to be 750 years old and had to be relocated due to the road widening on the Great Northern Highway. These bottle-shaped trees can live for up to 2,000 years. Pioneer women of Western Australia. The figure symbolises their courage, strength and tenderness. This area often transforms during the summer events season in Kings Park to become a magical setting for live concerts for thousands of years. Can you imagine them gathering on this hill overlooking the water and watching curiously as the boats of early European explorers arrived on their shores? He became a national hero, and Australia went wild with national fervour and patriotism like never before. Bob Hawke, the Prime Minister at the time, captured the mood of the moment by stating, "Any boss that sacks anyone for not coming into work today is a bum." The winning yacht, Australian 2, is housed in the WA Maritime Museum in Fremantle, where 4 years after the win, Perth and Fremantle hosted the unsuccessful